The wet weather to the east of the M1 made sure that another 65 overs were lost on the second day of the LV County Championship match between Northamptonshire and Glamorgan at Wantage Road, but Rory Kleinfeldt made the most of the overs we had. Only 35 balls had been possible on day one, from which Glamorgan made 23 for one, and when play got underway on day two at 1 o'clock, Rob Newton missed an opportunity to run out Colin Ingram before he'd got off the mark. Ingram was soon out, however. With 5 runs to his name, he edged a rising ball from Kleinfeldt into the hands of Ollie Stone, under the sun hat at first slip. So it was left to Aneurin Donald and Mark Wallace, who was back leading the Welshman with Jack Rudolph in South Africa and placing himself in Rudolph's position at the top of the batting order. These two took the total to 54 after yet another break for rain, before Donald was beaten all ends up by the excellent Kleinfeldt, who would have loved to see the middle stump poleaxed as he collected his third wicket of the innings. Unluckily for Donald, the players were off again after just one more ball. They finally returned to the middle at 3:30 when Wallace looked to get moving. But when he got to 27 with a total on 66, he pulled up after setting off for a single. In obvious pain, he was forced to immediately retire hurt with a calf injury, one that may put his chances of adding to a run of 230 consecutive championship appearances in doubt. And worse followed for the Welshman as Kleinfeldt struck again by hitting the pads of Chris Cook right in front of the batsman's stumps. And after 40 minutes were lost to yet more yucky weather, Graham Wagg was out next ball. Kleinfeldt now with figures of 5 for 44 from 12 overs, the South African with the 15th fifer of his first-class career and his 5th of this season. He and Stone delivered 26 overs between them in their opening spells, and as they came towards the end of them, David Lloyd showed what was possible with the bat. Lloyd is a man who's batted right up and down the order this season for his county, this time coming in at number 6, a position he seemed to enjoy as he went on to make the best score of his career thus far. Neither Richard Gleeson, making his championship debut, nor Azarullah, who wasn't, had an answer to the 23-year-old, who was at his third first-class 50 of only his 49th delivery with this couple off Gleeson. Lloyd's knock was an excellent counter-attack and a much-needed one as far as his side were concerned. He'd found the boundary 10 times thus far and was turning this game around in partnership with Craig Macheda. Lloyd was soon past his previous best score of 59, and it looked as if he was going to see the day out with Macheda, until the Somerset man edged the returning Stone to Kleinfeldt to ensure that he had a hand in all 6 wickets to fall. There were just a couple of balls remaining before the players were off, Lloyd then ending the day on 64, and that's been made out of his side's 166 for 6.